What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? Are we well? We got a little bonus, 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 bonus stream today. Look what I have before me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the complete set of the Plasma series Ghostbusters by Hasbro. I have the complete set. I have the 6 figures plus the free 7th figure. That there's a piece of a free figure. There's a piece of a free figure in every of the 6 boxes. So 7 figures altogether. First time I've ever collected anything like this, and probably the last, because it was fucking expensive. Let me tell you. But I just hope we're streaming. You know that? I think we're streaming. Let me have a look on my phone. I'll be back in. Yeah, we're streaming. We're good. Yeah, we're okay. We are streaming. So anyway, yeah. Grew up, I'm an 80s child. I grew up in the 80s. I was born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s. I'm at a big part of my life was always has been movies. Yeah, just fix my mic a little bit. So yeah, movies have always been a big part of my life. And hang on, let's just see if we're still streaming here. I think we are. Just the thing hasn't popped up on my stream thing, and that makes me nervous. Testing, testing, testing. Yeah, okay, we're live. I just need to trust myself. There we go, it's popped up. Oh yeah, this is going to be an opening of Ghostbusters Plasma series, the complete collection. Like I said before, this will probably first time I've ever collected a whole series like this. And probably the last, because it was expensive for me anyway. It was expensive, but here we go. Let's dig in. We'll start with Gaza first, I guess. I'll just show you the box. Tell you about the shine, but there she is in all her Gaza glory. There's the now one thing that bugs me about that artwork is that they don't have eyes. You know what to say? The eyes are the window to the soul. I wish these cartoons of the guys had eyes. It's a shame they don't. But that's the box. We're doing number 6. And eventually we'll end up making one of her pets. And that's it, really. I don't give a damn about the condition of the box, really. I'm not a reseller. I am a collector. So I collect stuff that makes me happy. I collect stuff that makes me happy. Even though this was expensive, it's going to make me happy. For a little bit of time, anyway. Alright, I need to fix myself so I can not bang against the camera. And that's a nice graphics there in the back. I will keep that. Hold it out. That is nice. I can do something with that. I can do something with that. That's nice. Yeah, we'll hold on to that. I'll probably hold on to the side of the box too. I can do something with these, you know, put them on my wall or something like that. Make a collage out of them. It will not go to waste. I tell you. So here she is in all her Gozerian destroyer glory. This is the head of the gatekeeper. One of them. Oh, that does not sound good. Don't want to damage these things, you know. There is the first part of the free figure. There's a bit of a figure in each one of them. Some nice detail on that, actually. I should hope so for the price. Oh, his jaw goes up and down too, I guess, does it? No, maybe not. Alright. These are alternative hands. You can have her shooting electricity at the Ghostbusters, I guess. Not too worried about that. I'm just going to have her beside her pet, petting his head. Like she did in the movie. This is the lady herself. If I can get her out without breaking her. There we go. Plastic for the recycling. This is a Gozer, the Gozerian. I think that's how you pronounce her name. In the movie, she had high heels. It probably went that route because, you know, high heels will probably break on a small figure like this. Some nice detail on her. I don't know if you can see that. She's okay. She's pretty. She's a pretty girl. With a 1980s haircut. Power haircut. Office power haircut. I'm not going to swap out the hands. I don't think they're particularly that well done, to be honest. I'm not a fan of these gimmicks. Not a fan of them, so I'm just going to keep her normal hands. I think they'll serve her well. Alright, that's number one done. Moving on to Diana now, is it? Yeah, it's Diana Barrett, yeah. This is her in our packaging. Same as the last packaging, really. No difference. Except for the body of the creature, of one of the... Well, if she's the Gatemaster, then that must be... He must be the Gatekeeper. I mean, the Keymaster. If she's the Gatemaster, he's the Keymaster. Right? Right. So there it is. It's the same packaging. Again, good art with no eyes, unfortunately. Same again, all around. Let's dig in. Like I said, I'm not a reseller. I'm a collector. So I don't really care about the condition of the box. Doesn't bother me. One of the boxes came badly damaged, but the figure is okay. But like I said, I don't really care. Not a big deal to me. Nothing on the inside of the box. Again, this card is nicely detailed. I can do something with this, make a collage out of it or something. We can do something. There's Diana. We got the body of Keymaster. Do we put it all together now, or do we? Oh, that doesn't look like it's going to fit. That's going to be a tight fit. I think we'll put him all together at the end of the video. That's what we'll do. Diana doesn't have any hands or anything like that. It's just herself in all her 80s glory. In all her 80s permed hair glory. See if the camera zooms in on that. Get a bit better for you. Some nice detail on the figures. Like they're like a little bit expensive. One of them was actually more expensive than the rest. All of these were like under 30 euros, except for one of them. And I know why. But we'll get to that later. But yeah, that's her. Some nice detail. We'll put her down beside Gaza. Put all the accessories up here. Big guy there. Alright, who will we go next? Let's go Winston. Here is Winston Zadamore. This is the kind of the character that guide us the people into the story. We kind of saw parts of the movie through his eyes as a non-believer sort of thing. The working man, and there we go. A little bit of a bio on each of them as well. It's just the same packaging as before. The eyeless, soulless art. I don't know why they went with that design. I don't know why they couldn't put eyes in them. Put eyes in your pictures, people. Makes them more human. I kind of know what you were going for, but everything else is so detailed on them pictures, it just kind of doesn't work. Alright. This one doesn't want to come out. There he is. Again, we got the backdrop that we can do something with later. And Winston is the only one that comes with the stream for his stream thrower or his backpack, his Ghostbusting backpack. Again, that's another part of the figure. He's going to be a chunky boy. Try and get Winston down. This is not easy. Holy hell. Come on, Winston. Don't fight me. Oh. Winston was played by Ernie Hudson. Great fucking actor. Any movie Ernie Hudson is in is always better for it. He was also in The Crow. He played the policeman. Very underrated actor. Definitely a cult actor. He's been in a lot of cult films. The Crow and Ghostbusters being two of them. Yeah, this stuff is delicate. I don't want to break this stuff. It's always handy to have a scissors and just cut the bloody things out, you know? Let me just cut this bloody thing out. Like I said, I don't care about the packaging, really. It don't bother me. I'm not a reseller. I'm a collector. So it don't bother me. Now, here is one of the backpacks. And there's some nice detail on this. I'm not sure how you're meant to fit that on them, because that doesn't seem to open. Oh, it's all out of focus. My apologies. There she is. Come on, focus. Just won't focus. Hello. Give me focus on his head. There we go. Sorry about that. I think that's only back and front. That's his backpack. And the wand, or the thrower, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, Ernie's the only one that comes with this that fits onto the end of the thing. He's the only one that comes with actual whatever it is that comes out of the thrower. I'm sure there's a name for it. How are you meant to get this on? That is nuts. Doesn't seem like it opens. I don't want to break the bloody thing. I paid enough money for it, you know what I mean? Oh, it does open. It does. It does. Okay, that's not too bad. That will help. I remember doing this with the Action Force tires. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, Arnie. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. There's a peg, just like the G.I. Joe ties. Ooh, that's going to be hard to close on him. Oh, it's going to be hard. I just need it in. There we go. Not too bad. Nice fit, actually. And it does. It clicks onto the back as well, which is nice. Or you could have him holding it. His hands seem a little bit small. I can see where he's meant to grip it, alright. Can feed the wire through here, I think. Yeah, no problem. I don't want to break his hands. There we go. The handle in there. Fits nicely, actually. Got a good grip. Got the handles there. He's a bit stiff. Now we could the hand in there, but I don't want to break something. Just give it an easy bend. We get the. There we go. That'll do. There he is, Winston Zadamore, with his backpack on. Some nice detail on the face. Really good likeness. You'll definitely know it was him. Put it that way. Some nice detail on the backpack. Got the Ghostbusters logo there on his. I'm well impressed with the detail. I really am. It's really nice. That's Winston. This goes at the top. Like I said, I'm not too worried about. Kind of a bit gimmicky. I won't be displaying them with this at all. But it's nice that they put it in, I guess. There you go. That is Winston. Who we do next? Let's do Mr. Bill Murray. Let's do Peter Venkman. Again, same pack. This is the one that got damaged, but like I said, I don't care. It don't bother me. Once the figure is okay, that is a-okay with me. He comes with a trap this time, which is nice. So that is nice. Again, good likeness. Again, we have the soulless eyes. Soulless, eyeless pictures. I don't know why they did that. Because they seem detailed enough to have eyeballs. Again, if I was a reseller, I'd be upset with that. But I'm not. I'm a collector. Again, nice background. We'll do something with that. And here's the man himself, Mr. Peter Venkman, or Bill Murray. And we lost the trap. That's fantastic. Yeah, there it is. It doesn't open up. I guess that'd be too much detail. I think there is. I think it does click on his belt or something like that on the backpack, maybe. You're getting some nice detail on that. This is the other part to the Keymaster. Another leg. The figures are fairly robust, so it's easy enough to get them out. It's their equipment that's on the delicate side. Snip it. Ugh. Again, same design as Winston's. Why wouldn't it be? Just wondering, is there a place for that to stick on his belt or anything? Maybe not. Maybe. Oh yeah, we could. I don't think it's meant to go there. I don't think it's meant to click on there, but who knows? We might be able to click it on. I don't think that's where they carry them in the movies. I think it just goes onto their backpack, doesn't it? But I don't think there's a place for it, unfortunately. Never mind. This does remind me of playing with my Action Force ties, because they had the old school. They didn't have Action Force didn't have holes in the back of their back like G.I. Joe did. They would use the old, just like this setup. They would have a rig around them. They would click together. These guys are a bit of a mixture of G.I. Joe and mixture of the G.I. Joe and Action Force, the way it's set up. Running back fun memories here. And that is Mr. Peter Venkman. Let's get his thing in his hand. I want to break him. Now is that twist it around a bit. There we go. Slide it in. Yeah, they need that wrist joint so they can hold the wand or the thrower or whatever you want to call it. He's a bit stiff. They're all a bit stiff. That's what she said. Of course, I'll finesse it. I'll finesse it into a more film accurate pose. He's just a bit stiff. He needs to be loosened with a little bit. But there you go. That's Peter Vickman with his trap that I might be able to jam on here, even though it's not meant to. I think it would look nice. Once I have an idea in my head. I think it would definitely fit. Look, I mean, there it is. There it is. We got it. You see what I mean? I wonder if that's meant to go like that. I don't know. But it looks nice. It looks nice. Okay, that's Peter out of the way. Now we move on to where stands, ladies and gentlemen. He's got the goggles. It's a shame he doesn't have a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. I would have liked that. Gang, it's the same packaging. Eyeless, soulless art. Missed opportunity there. Oh, you might want to see the back of his little write up there. The heart of the team. I'm not going to read it and butcher it. Again, we have the nicely printed background, which we will make a collage out of or something. We'll do something with it. And here he is. Another part of the 7th figure. Figure. Little leg. That little headgear. Not a whole lot of detail with that, but what can you do? You're paying for the figures, you're paying for the likeness of the actors, and they don't disappoint there, I don't think. For you people, you know, joining late and freaking out. Oh no, he's cutting plastic. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not a reseller. It don't bother me. It don't bother me. Let's get this opened. Same instruction as all the others. It's a little bit folded badly in the packaging, but you know, we'll fix that. Time and patience will fix that. Time and patience. Out of all the figures, I think they did a bang up job with Ray. I think he's kind of the best looking so far. Now, like I said before, all of these figures were basically the same price, apart from the last figure. I can't. You kind of guessed who was the most expensive, and I think you kind of guessed why he was the most expensive. But you know, I couldn't just buy 3/3 of the Ghostbusters. Could I now? Yeah, this one is got a bit bent in the post, I think. It's not as flexible. Maybe because Ray is a little bit chunkier. They didn't take that into account when they were making the backpacks. No, I don't think they did. They didn't, because Ray is a little bit chunkier. It makes it harder to close the strap. I can't even get her. I can't even get him. There we go. We got it. We got it. That's a tight fit. That is it. No, it just doesn't want to go. There we go. That's the best I can do. It's probably going to pop out. We don't want to move him too much. Put on his headgear. I don't think that's actually meant to go on his head, boys and girls. Again, maybe it just clips on his belt. Because he has a big puff of hair. And I don't think it's not very bendy plastic. It is not. Be very careful when putting this on, I think. There's not a whole lot of give there. Yeah, that's a bit disappointing, but never mind. Oh, there is actually a clip on his belt. I just noticed that. It's tiny. There's a tiny little clip there. So it's not actually meant to go on his head. I think you would actually break that. So be careful there. Watch that one, boys. Watch that one, boys and girls. Tiny little clip. Barely noticeable to the human eye. Just ease that in there. There we go. Now, like I said, most of these things, they were under 30 euros each, you know, under the 30 euros at time of recording. Every time I see them, they seem to be going up in price. Don't worry about it. I'll fix them in a proper pose when I'm posing them later. Yeah, he's got a little clip on his belt, so they're definitely not meant to go on his head. It's not a great clip either, but it is there. It is there. And when you're, when you're posing this in your stand or wherever, it'll be all right. It's not gonna fall off anywhere. It's the same detail. There's even a hook for the wand if you want to stick it in the backpack. There is a little thing. that clicks on to the backpack. That's nice to know. Yeah, nearly lost them things. Careful of them losing them, guys and girls. Be careful. But there is a small little clip on his belt. That's nice to know. Right, here we come to the most expensive figure. Remember when I said all of them were under 30 euros? This guy was nearly 50. And for obvious reasons, I think it's because a lot of people would just be buying this figure because Harold Ramis passed away and is no longer with us. So a lot of people would just go out of the way to buy this figure and not buy the rest of the figures. Kind of to, you know, scalpers we're talking about, or people that wouldn't really care that it's a Ghostbuster figure or anything to do with the Ghostbusters. They just care about the monetary value. They don't actually care what it is. It's just kind of sad. So yeah, he was hitting 50. And it was almost a deal breaker, but geez, I said, fuck it. They look amazing. I gotta have the set. Like I said, this will be the first and last time I'll ever complete a set like this. I'm kind of glad it's Ghostbusters. Something I grew up with. Here we have Egon. Probably one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character out of the two movies. I love deadpan humor. I'm a sucker for it. And Egon was the master of delivering deadpan humor. Probably the best character in Everybody Loves You, Egon, in the movies. Last bit of the Keymaster. Egon also comes with is I forget what they call this thing. Can you believe that? Oh my god, the shame of it. Oh no. Oh. And we've lost it. I've forgotten the bloody name of this thing. I wouldn't mind, but I was watching They Lived last night, and they used the same prop, but they use it as a walkie-talkie. But it's the same. God, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, that's aggravating. Yeah, they use the same prop in They Live. The aliens used this as a walkie-talkie communication device. And it's really funny when you see it in They Live near the end. You see it in about two or three scenes near the end where the police are where the mercenaries are using it to hunt down the two guys. Anyway, it has a proper name. Hang on, I'm gonna have to Google that. My apologies, because that's gonna wreck my head. Like, when I saw it in They Live last night, I screamed out, "Oh, that's the thing from the Something Strange." Hey, Kat, how you doing, bud? We're just on to the last figure, Mr. Egon. Hang on. Let me, what was the name of the equipment used by Egon in Ghostbusters? No, not the proton pack. What's the name of it? The PKE, yeah, the PKE meter. Jesus. I just went totally brain dead. Yeah. No, this is the good one, Carda. This is The classic. The one that could never be beaten in the eyes of the fans. Not that abomination from 2016. Yeah, so this is the PKE meter that I forgot. Like I said, it's also used as a prop in They Live near the end of the movie. I just cut this open. We'll pull this guy out. Again, it's the same setup as the other guys. You open it up like the old Action Force toys. Again, this one got a little bit mangled. Oh, can I... Really, probably the best detail so far on the figures with Egon. Come on, zoom in. You know you wanna. You know you wanna. There you go. Some nice detail on him. Again, same uniform as the rest. I think the best detail is still Ray. I think Ray is the best of a lot of them for likeness. They really put some effort into Dan Aykroyd for some reason. All he's missing is the cigarette hanging out of his mouth. No, we did that wrong. I'm out of practice. It's been a while since I played with Action Force toys. Egon, don't fight me. This is destiny. So gang, it's the same setup. This one is a lot easier to put on because Ray was a little bit thicker, shall we say. I guess Egon just holds his EPK meter. No, there's actually a hook. There's actually a hook for it to go on the belt. Can you believe it? Yeah, there is. There's a little hole on the belt and it just goes there. Right there on the belt. Kind of like the catch. Kind of like the tiny little catch for Ray's goggles. Right there. I might super glue them, you know? They're very small. I might super glue them into position. Like I said, I won't be reselling these. These are for my collection. My collection of movie stuff. I tried to say movie I can't even pronounce it. You know what I'm trying to say. Crazy cat. Again, there's a little hook there. You can put it onto the back of the backpack if you want. Again, he needs that bend in the wrist, which they all have, which is nice. Again, I'm not going to battle with them here. We'll do that later when I'm trying to pose them properly. But there we go, Mr. Egon. What was Egon's last name? Egon Spangler. The late great, God, I forgot the name of the actor. I wouldn't mind, but I just said the name of the actor at the beginning. Harold Ramis, that was his name. Late great Harold Ramis. He was the most expensive out of a lot of them, like for the reasons I just went into. That a lot of people are just buying up this figure just to resell it on and make a bit of a profit. You know, dirty scalpers. Spit on them. But he was the most expensive out of all of them. Will fit next to waist guy. No, that will never happen. Although I do have a nice collection of Stormtroopers. All original trilogy, and the original trilogy and the prequels. And as far as I'm concerned, that's all that was ever made. Okay, now I know where the head is going to go on this guy. This was the free figure. You see, each of these other figures, they all came with one part each of the gatekeeper in his dog form. I know where the head is going to go. I'm just not too sure which legs go where. I'm not sure which ones are back legs or hind legs. I take it the small legs will go on the back, right? Right? There's no bloody instructions. Hang on, let me look at the back picture. That's all I've got to go on here. It looks like the chunky legs go at the front. Oh man, this is a nightmare. They don't even have letters on them. Can you believe that shit? They don't even have letters. Help? I guess whatever looks the best, right? Oh, I know. I got it now. Yes. Yes. The round bits go in the round bits, and the square bits go in the square bits. We got it. We cracked the code, ladies and gentlemen. It's okay. Stand down for red alert. Everything's fine. I think. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, I think we're good. Actually, this is a big boy. He is a big boy. Big boy. Well, this head is a bit rubbery. It's going to be a tight fit, though. I don't want to break the fucking connection, you know? And there is the gatekeeper, I think. Oh, definitely going to have to work on his pose. Definitely. He's a big boy. He's a chunky boy. No. I couldn't afford him. No marshmallow. No. You see, there's only in this series, this is a complete series that I have. This is the first one. Maybe they'll bring out a small Marshmallow Man. I don't know. But it's just, you know, the main cast, really. And he's a freebie. And, yeah, he is a big boy. He is big. I'm going to have them two together. They're going to look well together. I'm going to have her painting his head like she did in the movie. You know, something like that. And I'll have Ray coming up to talk to her. So yeah, we'll just quickly go through them again. This is Gozer. Again. Some nice detail. Come on, zoom in there. Zoom. Come on. Come on, camera. There you go. There's a rumor she's actually going to be back in the new one coming out. Resurrection. They think it's just going to basically kind of copy the first movie with the Gatekeeper and the Keymaster. So basically going to be a modern version of the first movie where hopefully we'll get to see these guys back and in full uniform again. I think ties have been pictures have been leaked of the ties and they are in full uniform. So we get to see the last three remaining Ghostbusters in the new movie busting ghosts one last time, hopefully, and they'll hand the baton over to the next generation, which is what they should have done in 2016 instead of pissing all over the license. But yeah, there we go. Probably the best figure out of the whole lot of them is Ray. Really good likeness there. Really good likeness. Followed by, I guess, Egon. Good likeness with Egon. And I guess Ernie would be next. Mr. Ernie Hudson. What's his character name? God, I'm just... Winston. Would be third in the likeness department. And followed by Mr. Peter Risass Bakeman. He's got that smirk. I see more the cartoon than the real life figure in that sculpt, but it's still a nice sculpt. You still know who it is. He's still got that smirk. I think they kind of dropped the ball on Sigourney Weaver. I think the hair is not good. I think they could have done a better job on the hair. It looks like a perm, where in the movie it was a straight cut. I think they could have done a better job on that, but overall, I am well impressed with the detail and stuff. Really nice. Sigourney Weaver in all her 80s funky glory. And that's it, really. I have to say I'm happy with the detail and stuff. Some nice, it's gonna be a pain in the ass trying to get these in a proper pose because they're all a bit stiff. That's what she said last night. And this guy's head, it feels like it's going to pop off any second. I'll have to do something about that. I think I got the legs right. I'm nearly certain I did. I hope. But he was the free guy. Some nice detail on the face. You know, can't argue with that. I don't know about the silver there. I don't think that suits it. I don't know what... Was that in the movie? I don't remember that. I think it's time to give that ghostly look. Maybe that's what they're going for. Translucent kind of thing, maybe. Looks better on camera than it does in real life. Oh yeah, there you go. That has been the opening of the Plasma series. If you like what you see here, I would advise that you buy them now because they're only going to go up in price. Like I said, Egon, like the rest of them are under €30, but Egon was like hitting 50 because there's a lot of scalpers out there just buying this figure and making money off it. So if you like what you see and you say, oh, I'm going to buy them, now is the time to do it. Don't wait around because I guarantee you they are only going to get more expensive. They are only going to get more expensive. Alright, boys and girls. That is the end of this stream. I shall return and play some video games later on, maybe in an hour or two. Thank you for popping in, Carter. Hope you enjoyed the little show and tell. That's what they need on Twitch. They need a show and tell channel. You know that? That's what they need. That's what they need. Anyway, this is the Plasma series from Hasbro. So that is the complete set. The first wave. That's the only wave I'll be getting because that broke the bank. But it was well worth it for me. Some great detail on them. I'm happy I got them. And that's all that counts, really. Alright, boys and girls. If you're watching this on YouTube, head over to my Twitch channel. And I'll see, and you can throw abuse at me live. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little nostalgia trip into the 80s. And I'll catch you on later. Peace, adios, and have a good one.